What's up, everybody? I'm Jimmy James, and this is the Stereo Joe Show. We got an awesome show for you tonight. We got Walter from Walter Lee Music and from Tracksuit Panda. Great band. You always enjoy them. He's always fun. He hasn't been on since season 1, so we're so excited to have you back. We also have returned to the show Jon Bernstein. He's in the band Hello Halo. This dude is a major player. He's got some of the sexiest guitars I've ever seen, and they have a brand new lyric video out that we're going to be showing you today. I can't wait. We also have Meg Stepka in the house from Meg and the Magnetosphere. She is here, and she's going to be performing as well, playing you some piano and singing a tune. You're going to love it. Then, last but certainly not least, we got my good buddy Alyssa Matteo. Oh, shit, she's going to beat me up. I did that on purpose. Just kidding. No, I really didn't. But anyway, she's going to be here. She is awesome. And so you're going to be having a lot of fun. Anyway, as always, we got some music for you. We got some Stereo Joe music because we're pimping it out like crazy. But first up, I got the Samurai Pizza Cats. Wait, and I lied. Walter is in Tracksuit Panda. Did I say that? Oh, Nick, you really got me messed up. I did. Okay, I see him back there. Okay, it's not my fault, people. All right, here is Samurai Pizza Cats. I'll be back. Jesus, I got to get it together. We'll see you guys.
Hi, we're the Samurai Pizza Cats. I'm a critical thinker, a problem drinker. Got 5 in each hand, but only need 2 fingers. Nihilist with the pacifist trend. I keep my enemies as far away as I keep my friends. I don't think I can handle the emotional stress. It would take half a minute or a heart on my chest. I don't like when people say I gotta make sense. Real life is just a sum of artificial events. And I know that I'm never gonna understand it. If you just want a many on a random planet, how can anybody be so sure the fact is anything but a conjecture? Call me pessimistic and it might make sense, but I got a cozy little setup right on top of the fence. What it is what you got, regardless how you spin it. So I take it on strike, see the way I gotta live it. I don't know what I'm doing, but I think that that's alright. I don't believe in nothing, but I think I'll be just fine. I'm a professional failure, a smoke inhaler. I'm nice and polite, but I cry like a sailor. Really motivated and I don't get out of bed. I just cultivate the good to habit floating up my head. Try not to think about heaven and hell. I'm propelled by the self, cause this religion has to sell. Tell the truth, the shells of my brain and myself, and I will be well once I smell my Taco Bell. I got a problem with the seriousness. The people adopt a vein and they realize this. Go delirious, talking about the furious fist. Being I'm furious, regarding as a serious bliss. People wanna think, I wanna sing, I wanna frame. I not have fleeting moments, so they gotta sustain it. They can play when people fame that. You can't begin to explain how insane that is to me. Everybody needs a footprint if you wanna follow mine. Keep on going what you got, cause that's the only bottom line. And I don't know what I'm doing.
It's not my fault. Alyssa
But I
sat there
think
busting my chops.
that's alright.
I can't help it. What's up, Nick?
Dude, these guys are great. They're
All
from
right.
Long Island. They put on a great show, and as you heard, they sound amazing, even their performances.
Yo, seriously, that was awesome. I was like dancing backstage. I almost didn't want to come back. I was like, Nick's hosting tonight.
That's right, everybody. Welcome to the Nick Show. And on the Nick Show, we want to remind you that since that was just the first of many awesome artists you're going to hear and learn from today, start a watch party, invite a couple of friends because the night is young and there's a lot of great talent out there.
Yeah, and Alyssa's going to be coming on, and she always makes fun of me, so you're not going to want to miss that. I butchered her name. Don't worry, I'll do it again.
That was planned. It was part of the script.
Hey, Bree says I was glad to be able to see that. Hey, wait a sec. Oh, no.
I don't think
Nick,
you're going to live that down now.
Dude, what's going on? We did a lot of stuff this week, and I can't remember anything, but we were like hustling like crazy. We were doing working on our music video where I die. That's really cool.
Yeah, you can actually check out pictures of that if you want to see a little insight to what Jimmy's funeral was. Check out his Instagram and his Facebook if you aren't already following him. Speaking of that, I'll get some links up to our Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, and YouTube because we have a lot of great things already coming out and more great things on the horizon.
Yeah, and I don't want to call anybody out, but Alyssa, you weren't at my funeral. What the hell? Nick, tell her about the beard.
So this beard doesn't get nice on its own. We've partnered up with the Beard Struggle. They've got products like balms, brushes, shampoos, oils, things for all occasions, but they also have scents. So not only do you look good, you smell good too. And if you're strapped for cash because the holidays are coming up and you have to buy gifts for everybody, we've got the hookup for you. If you use checkout code StereoJO, they'll knock 15% off your order automatically. And if you're in the US, which most people watching the show might be, but we do have some people overseas, so sorry this won't apply to you, but order $40 or more in the US, they'll ship it out to you for free. And just like people are celebrating lots of the holidays right now, there are people celebrating birthdays as well. So this one's actually a shout out for Alyssa because she is a fan of O-Town. Trevor Pennick, happy birthday. Manny, the bass player for Stone Roses, R&B singer Winifred Lovett, and guitarist Troy Shields. So happy birthday to everybody, and anybody else who's celebrating a birthday, message us and we'll give you a shout out too.
Hey, I just want everyone to know it was my birthday just a month and minus 1 day ago. If you want to say happy birthday again, if you missed it. Nick's birthday actually was the day after. So if you didn't get us a present, it's not too late before Christmas because I know you're going to be buying us a Christmas present. I'm getting a Christmas present tonight. I'm having Alyssa come on the show, so I'm really excited about that.
And
She made me say that, by the way.
Yeah, he was not paid. But if you do want to send us a birthday gift, we accept cash, money, and presents.
Absolutely. And I want to say hi to a couple people. I see Mateo out there. What's up? I also saw Anita's there. How you doing, Anita? Alyssa, of course. Rebecca, what's up? Anyway, okay. So we got a lot of music tonight, man. We got 2 live performances. I'm really excited. The first guest is one of the first performances. I see him backstage. Walter, what's up, buddy? I see you back there. I hope we're going to have the sound. Oh, Walt, you might have been waiting for that to be able to share the screen. See if you can now. I think I was sharing another video, and I think it was preventing him from sharing his. Okay, he's getting his audio set up. So, Nick, what else do we have on the horizon?
So we do have some musical guests. I believe we also have some of our own Stereo Joe music that we're going to share with you because we did just recently release our latest EP called Secondhand Smoke, which does feature 5 tracks, each of them very different in their own way. So there's something out there for everybody. If you're not into just rock, believe me, we've got you covered. And that's up on Spotify. So when I post that link in just a minute, you can check that out later.
And I miss Caroline. I want to say, what's up, Caroline? I didn't mean to miss you this weekend, but it's good to hear from you as always. What is up? All right. Walter's backstage. I think he's good. Walter, give me a thumbs up if you're good. All right. Walter is good. We're going to go to Walter. That means, Nick, we are coming back to you. Thanks so much. We'll see you later, buddy. Have a great life. Now, guys, if you're just tuning in, this is the Stereo Joe Show, where we are bringing you music from all over the world, mainly the U.S., but we do venture outside the States a couple times. Up next, we're going, like we said, to Long Island. We got a really cool dude on. Please welcome Walter to the show. He's in Tracksuit, Panda, and Walter Lee Music. Awesome artist. What's up, bro?
What's up, dude?
Oh, good. Oh, good. I was worried we weren't going to hear you. This is awesome. You got to work in the regular way now.
Yeah, I got the thing to work. It just took me some research and a minute or two, so... It was freezing a little bit just now, so it might still do it, but I know how to fix it quickly. Just as long as it doesn't happen while I'm playing, I guess we're fine.
Yeah, that would be ideal. As long as it doesn't happen then.
Well, as long as the audio doesn't cut out, I think we're okay.
Exactly. And we got Nick standing by backstage. If you got to pop out, I'll pull him in and you can fix it. But it sounds like it's going to be good. I know it's going to work out. So anyway, it's been a whole season since we had you on. We had you on season 1. We've upgraded a little bit since you've been here. Yeah, what have you been doing since then?
Oh, not much. Just like little solo gigs here and there, same as before. But I've been writing some new songs and going to the studio and that kind of thing. Because now that not so many gigs are happening, I've been having some time to actually go to the studio and do some stuff. So, and then there it is. It's frozen. Here we go. I'm gonna fix it real quick.
That's awesome. And I think you did freeze. And if you can, turn the volume up a little bit. Turn the gain up a little bit. That gain, we love it.
I'm just gonna move the mic closer to me.
But you said you were able to do some shows, so that's awesome. What's that been like?
It's been good. It's just like little acoustic, restaurant dinner gigs and stuff like that. Nothing too spectacular. just playing to the crowd that's there. I haven't been promoting too much. I don't want not that a lot of people come to my shows, but like I don't want too many people congregating and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, I play mostly covers at those shows. So it's just, you know, this is my new guitar, by the way. My wife bought me this guitar.
I was checking it out. Let me get off screen so we can see it.
All right, hold on. Now I gotta fix this again. I don't know why it's doing this, but it's all right. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Nick, listen, man. I thought you were gonna fix all this. No, I'm joking.
Magic.
Nick, man, can you drive out to Walter, like Geek Squad, and drive out and fix it up?
I mean, he's not that far. He's in PA.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I said Long Island?
Yeah, it's okay.
Nick, you're in big trouble. Nick,
I thought you were talking about somebody else when you said Long Island. I was like, wait a minute.
You know what? I think Samurai Pizza Cats is from Long Island. That's what it is. Nick said, yeah. All right, he's... Dude, Nick is like Jamie from Joe Rogan. It's like he tells me everything, dude. I wouldn't know anything about Nick. Oh no, Walter, come back.
I know, it's happening all the time. Maybe if I lower the quality, it fixes it.
Alyssa says, I don't know geography. That is actually incorrect. I'm a geography major. That's what I went to William Patterson for, Alyssa. Your school. Anyway, all right. So you've been doing some of the acoustic shows, and you mentioned that's been cool, but you're doing a lot of covers, which I know. It's like that's been like the type of gigs that's been available. It's like kind of like dinner crowds and everything, but at least it's getting out there again. Have you had like a chance to get together with the band and do just like one wild, crazy show?
Nothing yet, but we did just have like our first Zoom meeting after like, you know, just however long it's been, like 6 months since the whole thing. So we're talking about like what's going to happen next and if things start to open up. Obviously, it doesn't look like things are opening up anytime soon, but I mean, we're hoping it's right around the corner. So we're talking about putting another show together and getting some things together. I mean, we do mainly covers anyway, but we just kind of do them in an original way. I mean, I've always just done mostly covers. So,
you guys are fun. Chris said, "Hey, I gave Walter that hat."
That's why I posted on Facebook. It was like a special gift from Chris Canada.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's how I get viewers to your show.
Hey, we love it. Thank you. And Nick was saying you're really well known in the NEPA music scene. And you gig like a monster. And you do gig like a monster. You were telling me in a normal year, you're doing like quite a bit of shows, man.
Yeah, it's probably, I want to say on average 100 a year at least. And I'm honestly shooting low because I don't know. I mean, playing at least every Friday and Saturday night, you know, you figure it's 52 weeks in a year. So that's a great face that's frozen. I should just if it freezes on a good face, I'm just going to leave it alone.
Yeah, exactly. Well, listen, as soon as you unfreeze, we are ready for your performance. And the good news is we'll be able to hear it at least.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe it's because I'm not moving around. Maybe it doesn't detect movement. If I just keep moving, maybe it doesn't.
Oh, yeah. That's probably maybe that's what it is. All right, I'm going to disappear and then keep moving and keep playing, and I'll come back at the end.
All right. You're going to get just audio because this ain't working. All right, so this song is a new song I wrote. It's I write a lot of my music. I work as a barber in Jersey, so I write a lot of my songs there. So a lot of times when I write my songs, people tend to walk in while I'm writing, and it just like screws up everything. So this song's about that. It's called These People, and I had to explain it so that way everyone knows that I'm not a racist. All right, here we go. To end and get little jams inside of my head that I write down just to hear how it sounds till I get distracted. 5 to 4, someone opens the door and interrupts my flow, but he didn't know that I was feeling good with all that I had written down in my notepad. I wish he could help me out, but that would be weird to have some random guy try and help me with my head, but she knows nothing about You probably get scared and run away. I get so mad when I have to entertain these people, and I can't be glad until I get rid of these people. And I won't talk back because I need these people. Yeah, I'll just sit back and talk to these people until they go away, till they go away. It's been 32 days since I've played this song. It's been far too long, where could I have gone wrong? Oh well, it's the end of the day. If I pack up now, I could get out early. Why do you think it would be so easy to be on your way without someone who say, am I troubling you by coming in late? No way. But a liar, a sham I am. I wanna go home, but stuck here I am. I get so mad when I have to entertain these people, and I can't be glad until I get rid of these people. No, I won't talk back because I need these people. Yeah, I'll just sit back and talk to these people until they go away, till they go away. And this is no offense to all those people that I'm writing this song about. I do love you. I just, everyone wants their solitude.
Yeah, Frozen Walter is the best. Everyone was in the comments. They were loving it. I don't know if you can see them.
Yeah, I saw the comments. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, you did?
It.
Oh,
yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, I can see the comments. The comments weren't frozen. It's just me. It's just me and my stupid camera.
So, dude, I loved, they were calling it a mouth trumpet in the comments. How would you describe that?
I don't know. How did they know it wasn't a real trumpet? They couldn't see anything.
He purposely froze
could have been
it,
my
ladies
butt.
and gentlemen. Ruben said that you have. Oh, well, Anita said very good. The comments are coming in so quick. Ruben said Walter had a fresh, happy sound. Chris said, what an amazing song, dude.
I like Alyssa's comment that says Frozen Walter is a 2020 vibe.
Oh, that's funny. Dude, the butt trumpet, legend.
Yeah, the butt trumpet.
All right,
that's a good Frozen one.
The butt trumpet.
Yeah,
the mouth trumpet was cool, but so anyway, you were also telling me you were doing a couple of acoustic gigs, but you got something probably even more fun going on. You've been in the studio.
Yeah, I have about at least 10 songs completed that I've written over the past 5 to 10 years, and I'm just finally gonna record. So it's gonna be a lot of old stuff that I'm not super proud of, but I really love the songs, and then a lot of new stuff that I'm really happy about, that I'm happy to put down. So it's just I'm really excited about it.
Now, why aren't you super proud?
Well, I mean, and I was super proud when I wrote it, but you know how it is. If you wrote a song a long time ago, and you hear it now, and you're like, man, the hell? My lyrics suck. My everything sucks. It's like one of those, it's more internal, like reviewing myself a little harsher than I should, but
Yeah, we all do that. We were recording as well, and I feel the same way. It's when you hear yourself, but dude, I was loving it.
Thanks,
These people are still going on in the comments. Walter, I think we have to have you on every episode. You're lighting the comments up. So, all right. Well, let me pull in Nick. I got him hanging backstage. What's up,
Hey.
Nick the Viking?
Dude, I just gotta say, Walter, that was an amazing performance, and as always, you are so solid of a performer.
Thanks, man. Thank you very much.
Of course, and you guys touched upon how much you do perform, which leads me to a question.
Say touch butts. I swear to God, I got to get out of here.
Well, that's for after hours, but it leads me to a question. I'm sure a lot of people are wondering: do you remember playing your first show and what that experience was like?
Holy crap! Well, okay, so funny story. First show I ever probably played like on a stage that really I played on the Sherman Theater stage when I was like 15, I think. But I didn't play drums, I didn't play guitar, I didn't sing. I had a turntable set because the band that I was playing with was called you ever heard of Forever Lost?
Yeah.
It's like way back. Ace Hendrix, Ian Kirk, Ty Nordstrom, John Cardell. I don't know if you know those guys. But,
just John, I don't know.
Yeah,
Everybody
I played with
else
them.
I do. Wow.
Yeah, so I was hitting a keg with a baseball bat for like Slipknot Duality and shit. So it was like one of those, and then I had no idea what I was doing. So I was just the tiny little Asian kid who just looked like he was so cool but didn't know anything. And I didn't look cool at all. I looked really ridiculous actually. So I'll never forget that as the first show, as the first like real show where I was like playing acoustic. I don't really. I think it was. Patrizzo's was what really got me started, and honestly, that was only like when I was 25 when I played my first real acoustic show. So
Oh wow.
I'm 29 now. So maybe I was 24, but yeah, I didn't really start playing out like this until like only a few years ago. So
Dude, and you're already killing it.
Yeah,
thanks, man.
And speaking of killing it, we have a fan that thinks you really killed the butt trumpet. They usually sound like a motorbike. But not Walter. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm very grown up. So, all right. So, with these older songs that you're doing, what genre are they? Because you play a lot of reggae upbeat stuff too in Tracksuit. But what are these songs like?
I guess they're kind of just more like alternative rock, but like they still have that. They still have that reggae vibe. I mean, Sublime was a huge influence to me, so a lot of it's gonna feel like that. It's almost.
Do you have a favorite Sublime song?
Do I have a favorite? Oh, God, I don't know. That's hard. There's so many to choose from. I really liked for a long time. The one that I really liked the most was Pool Shark. I don't know if you ever heard of that song, but the way the song sounds like he knew that he was gonna die from a heroin overdose, and that's what I thought for years. And then I found out later that it was just about some girl, but it's like totally like ironic because if you hear the song, you're like, this is definitely about heroin. Like this is definitely about heroin, and it was.
Isn't that funny? It was like you kind of could tell, but sometimes you wonder if it's the subconscious, like having something come out. But real quick, we're almost at that time. Well, we are at that time. Where should everyone go? What should everyone check out from you?
So this weekend, I'll be at Shawnee in Craft Brewery to do a gig there. Hopefully outdoors if it's not super, super duper cold. They put heaters on stage. They got fire pits outside. They got kerosene heaters outside, all that kind of stuff. So that's normally, that's the big one I'm pushing right now. Other than that, just wait for the album to come out. And every Thursday, I run an open mic at the Shawnee Craft Brewery too. So if you're a musician, you want to come play, I set up all my gear. I set up subs. I set up speakers. I set up monitors. There's a kit there. There's a bass. There's a guitar amp. Like, come jam. We're there to have a good time before shit hits the fan again. So
awesome. All right. Well, Nick said if you're in the local to Stroudsburg area, check out Walter playing live. Thank you so much for coming on. It was great to get you back on, and we hope to get you on sooner than this last time.
Yeah, dude. Thank you so much, guys, for having me on here and let me play and all that kind of stuff. And thanks for all the comments,
He's
everybody.
back.
I really appreciate it. Yeah, I had to show up just for a second. Hopefully, I can do a weird thing, and the camera will freeze right now.
Oh, that would be awesome. All right. Well, I'll catch you later, brother. Thanks so much for coming on now. And Nick's saying goodbye, too. So we'll catch you later.
All right. See you guys later. Thank you so much.
Later, Walter. All right, if you're just tuning in now, that was Walter from Tracksuit Panda and Walter Lee Music. Go and check him out. Awesome guy, awesome singer, awesome songwriter. And this is the Stereo Joe Show, bringing you lots of music from all around the world. Start a watch party right now. We got another awesome guest on. Her name is Meg Stepka. She's right backstage. I see you back there. She's right in front of her keys. And let's get her on right now. She's in 2 groups herself. She's got a solo music thing. And she's got, I'm going to say it right, Meg and the Magnetosphere. No, shit. Oh, that was, oh.
Okay.
So what's going on?
Oh, I'm happy to be here. Thanks, Jibby. Very cool start to the show, and music is going on.
Awesome. Yeah, you can see we're very serious here. Very, this is, we're very rigid. We're very tough. No, I'm joking.
Mm-hmm.
So what have you been up to during the crazy 2020?
It sure has been crazy. Of course, I'm a musician. That's why I'm here. And I did host open mic nights before the crazy 2020 started. And we have since canceled those. Since March, we went back for a few weeks in the summer. But right away when the stay home order started, I thought to myself, because I have so many talented friends here in the Cleveland, Ohio area, shout out talented friends in Cleveland, Ohio. I put together a virtual music festival. So I would love to talk about that a little bit. It's called 48-Hour Virtual Music Fest, and it is open for anyone in the world to play. We've gotten some international performers and cross-country performers. And yes, the listeners on your show, your band, everyone.
You want to go?
I did direct message you and Nick the link to that. So if you want to put that link in the comments, if you're able to copy paste it, otherwise we'll make sure that the viewers can find out how to get on that page. We use a digital sign up form every month so that I get all your information. And the deal is that performers go live every hour on the hour for 48 hours straight, the last weekend of each month. And we share every single one of those videos to a event page every month so that all of the fans from all of the performers can potentially meet each other and find all the music.
Yeah, that is really cool. Now, how did you come up with this? Like, how did this all come about?
Like I said, I was sitting at home and I knew my open mics were canceled. And really the direct causal effect was watching folks that were not normally up really late at night, posting the anxious posts that all the things we had on our mind at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., not just musicians, but music consumers, music lovers, grandmas, my grandma, putting a post out there like just anxious at 2 a.m. And I thought, how can I flood the feeds with good content? And like I said, I know hundreds of talented folks just in my Cleveland, Ohio, let alone around the world. And I thought if these people were playing music all around the clock for one weekend, that would really bring some good vibes to Facebook. So that's how.
That's awesome. Yeah. I know you had mentioned like kind of where it came from, but I was like, thinking like, what sometimes you're just like doing a brainstorm or different things, like kind of how Nick and I came up with this show. It was kind of not an accident, but we just kind of fell into it. And like you said, it was because of everything going on that we kind of started working this kind of stuff. But anyway, and you were also mentioning to me that you kind of play a little bit of everything. You do guitar, you do piano, you sing. Do you have a favorite out of the 3? And do you also have any other secrets that we don't know about?
I don't have a favorite. I love both guitar and piano very much. I mean, singing's my favorite, but I need an instrument to do that. When I play with my band, I play electric guitar. I play a Gretsch that I got about a year ago, but before that, I always played acoustic guitar. So it was a wonderful transition to start playing on electric with the band. And then we were talking earlier behind the scenes before the show started about the Casio tone I use with the band as opposed to the regular electric piano. So I love the variety and the diversity of sounds, with all the different instruments. I like writing on, both piano and guitar. If I just need to write and I start, making something up on the different instruments, it'll always come out so different depending on what instrument, you start writing on.
And I was loving that you were differentiating the acoustic and the electric. They are the same thing, but they're actually 2 different things. A lot of people think they're the same, but I'm awesome. I want to go deeper into that, but I don't want to waste too much time. But maybe on the other side, if we have more time to talk, we'll get into that because it's so cool. I don't know if you use any effects or anything like that on the.
I have a couple pedals. I'll say real quick, using the acoustic guitar, I've always played Larrivee guitars. You can see my guitar in the background there for the acoustic, and they are not electric acoustic. So I've always had to use the pickup. And over the years, people would not be able to hear my guitar. And no matter, we'd boost it, we'd crank the gain, but upgrading to the electric, people are like, oh, you play things, and you play guitar. You're not just holding an acoustic and acting like you do. So it was a good upgrade to bring the electric into the band. We have a full rock sound with, drums and another lead guitar player and, bass, obviously. So the acoustic was getting buried with the band.
That's cool. Yeah. And Walter said some of the Gretches have a similar feel to acoustics. And I was going to say, I love Gretsch. They're really nice guitar. So
it was an awesome it was a very seamless transition for me. I didn't know what kind of guitar I wanted. I went to Guitar Center actually with my drummer Lisa, and she had a number of guitars in her house. So I played one of her Gretches. I'm like, maybe it will be a Gretsch, but I just felt out the guitars, and that's the same way I found my acoustic 20 years ago, just playing different guitars at Guitar Center. And I'm like, this is the one for me. This is the one.
And sometimes you could just tell, like,
Sorry, I had no preconceived brands in mind at all. I mean, I played a lot of different guitars, and I was like, yep, this is the one. So, yep, I just knew.
That's cool. Well, now that we've talked about your awesome guitar work, let's get into your awesome piano. I'm going to head out of here, and we're going to hear you, and I'll be right back when you're done.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Break a leg.
Okay, I'm going to play a song that I wrote, actually, the first few weeks of quarantine. Another quick story, a good friend of mine here in Cleveland, Taylor Lamborn, started a group as well for musicians to hang out in called Songwriters Challenge group. And the first prompt was songs about hope. And I had this quote that was quoted by me 10 years ago, why I make music. And I said, there's hope in sound. And I had been waiting to write that song my whole life, I think. So in the prompt moment, this song came out in reaction to quarantine. This is called Hope and Sound. Everyone stayed home. Everyone slowed down. Everyone stood up in one sound. Our collective sigh, everyone spoke hope instead of lies. The truth comes out and you're kept inside. Everyone stood up, everyone cried out. Alone together in the sound as one. Resilient voice singing. There's hope in light, there's hope in rain, there's hope in sound. The frequencies resonate as all of our reflections. Everyone's feeling the weight of their own thoughts. Don't let fears force love from. Everyone's finding the power within, the power without, to act from love louder than our doubts as one. Resilient voice saying, there's hope in light, there's hope in rain, there's hope in sound. The frequencies we make resonate as all of our reflections make waves. With hope in light and hope in rain, there's hope in sound. The frequencies resonate and we make waves. We make waves. We make waves. And everything we think and say as one, together, resilient voice, singing together, to heal, together, to heal ourselves into reality. Chant each breath you take and fill yourself with light, fill yourself with love, fill yourself with what only your God knows how much it matters. What you make with your waves, 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 what you gave when everyone stayed home as one. We found the sound of light and love, and we made waves, we made waves. There's always hope in sound, the thought you're thinking, singing now. It's what you make with your waves, it's what you make with your waves. Hey, your mic's not on.
I always turn the mute button. Woo! That was awesome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, everyone was loving it too. There was a lot of comments going on here. This is one of the last ones, but I love that. People were saying all types of things. If you rewatch it, you'll see them all. They're praising you. So awesome. So and I was totally feeling that song. Goes along with everything going on right now. So that was really nice. Now you said you're from the Cleveland area. What's the furthest that you've been out, like on the road?
Yeah, well, luckily with the band, we did a tour all the way to Denver in 2017. So we went to a few cities on the way. Now I can't remember them, so I'm not going to try to say them. But Denver and a few cities on the way, and it was awesome. My bandmates.
That sounds so cool.
Yeah, it was great. We really enjoyed that, and then we did a like what we played, Columbus, Ohio a few times. That's just a few hours away. Athens, Ohio. There's a college town down there, about 4 hours away, and Pittsburgh next door to us over here. Last year we did a quick tour to a few places, but Denver was the big hurrah. That was really exciting to get all the way out there.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've always wanted to go. It seems like it's such a cool place. Out of all those, which one kind of had the best music scene? I mean, I'm sure you're most familiar with the one by you, but did one of them just like happen to grab you? It was like, wow, that was really cool.
Oh, we went to Nashville last year. That's what I forgot. So actually I got that Gretsch guitar, and a week later we were already planning. We already had a gig in Nashville, and I'm bringing the new guitar. So, I mean, best music scene, I have to say Nashville, obviously, but Denver was awesome. I mean, Denver felt very cool town. The place we played was awesome. It was called the Bicycle Cafe.
Oh, nice.
They had bikes, they had beer, they had pretzels. But Nashville at the 5 Spot, which shout out to the 5 Spot if anyone is familiar with Nashville. They do a lot of live streams from their venue right now. I don't think not sure if the venue's open, but anyway, it's a great little spot in Nashville, in the east side of Nashville.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And real quick, I have Nick backstage. He wants to ask you a question real quick. Let me pull him up real quick. Hey,
Maggie. Great job.
Nick.
That was an amazing performance.
Thank you so much.
I was checking out your band's Facebook, and I saw that you recently played the Maltz Performing Arts Center.
Amazing. It was amazing. So
Yeah.
Performing Arts Center is this huge, beautiful complex that's affiliated with Case. It's part of Case Western Reserve, a local college here. But they are also affiliated with a museum in town that they get some of their funding from. So they do a concert series, and since they had done shows and lectures there before, but since the quarantine shutdowns began, they started inviting bands to play. Huge, beautiful stage, like just huge, and they have like 6 or 8 cameras and a whole audio video team working behind the scenes, and it's a live stream show. And they do offer bands the option to bring in like a video overlay. So I made a really cool, my band's name is Meg and the Magnetosphere. So we like outer spacey things. So I made a really cool, like spacey overlay video. And that is actually on our Facebook still. So, you know, you can check out my band's page and watch that whole show, which it was awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
well, listen, everyone. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm such a shout outer because really supporting our communities of music is everything right now. The Malt series does live stream every Sunday and Wednesday night, so that is a great page to follow. I can link it in the comments here, and you can watch really amazing bands. They go live for an hour every Wednesday and Sunday night at 8 p.m.
Awesome. And everyone go check you out. I'm trying to get the links. Here they are. Nick put all the links up. Sorry to cover our faces, but please. She is everywhere. Go find her. You know, you can pause this when we play it again, and you can find all those links. So anyway, thank you so much for coming on the show. I wish it was longer. It always goes so quick, but there's like a million more things to ask you, a million more stories to tell. But anyway, it was so nice to meet you, and we'll get you back soon.
Jimmy and Nick, thank you so much for having me. I would love to come back soon with my band too someday. We would love to we do a live stream from our thing, our band space. But I want to say one more time, the 48 Hour Fest, you guys are welcome to play it. Sign up, check it out. We'll put that in the comments. See you soon.
We're definitely in. I can't wait.
Thank you so much, guys. Have a great night. Great show here.
Our pleasure.
Oh, thank you, Meg. Nice to talk to you. Bye. All right, she was great, Nick. You just find the best people. Great job, guys. Give it up to Nick. He's running for president next election. I'm voting for him. I'm his campaign manager. And I don't want to get too political, but if you don't vote for him, I'll kill you. So it's basically all it comes down to. No, thank you, everyone, for tuning in. This is the Stereo Freaking Joe Show. We just got a new title because we're brand new. We're kick-ass. All right, I'm lying. But, Nick, I do have some music for him. So tell him about All Around You before I pull it up, if you don't mind.
So All Around You is one of these quick 90-second type songs that is a little bit like an instrumental, but has some vocal lays in there. It's just a really cool classic rock feel. One of my top short songs that I think Stereo Joe does. All
right. Well, let's check it out. This is Around You. It's on Spotify. We'd really appreciate it if you like it. Follow us. But we'll be back. 90 seconds.
All around you. 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 All around you.
All right. That is our song, All Around You. We're really excited. It's on, like we said, it's on Spotify. You could check it out. We got 4 other brand new songs on there. And we have new music coming out. We were going to do it in January, but now it's being pushed back to February. Isn't that like every other band? But Nick, all right, I'm going to see you in a few minutes. I got John waiting backstage. Anyway, anything you want to say before you go?
Start a watch party, subscribe, like us, notifications, YouTube and Facebook if you're watching us. Boom.
Boom. Thank you. We love you, Nick. Guys, this is Jimmy James, Stereo Joe's party. Stereo Joe's show. Listen, don't forget to support the artists that we have on the show. It's the whole point. We're trying to get their music out there. We're trying to give them a place to connect with new fans. So please show them some love, follow them, give them a little thumbs up, give them a little like. Anyway, from the band Hello Halo, the guy with the coolest guitars that certainly knows how to shred all over them. Please welcome to the show, Jon Bernstein. What's up, bro?
Hey.
How you doing?
Introduction. Thank you.
Dude, it's very true, man. You when I put your recordings on, I was like, oh shit, this is pretty freaking good.
Well, thank you very much.
So what have you been doing since we had you on last?
Well, last time we spoke, we had just released our debut record, which was like, oh, great, wonderful, but now the world just came to an end. So what's happening? So first we didn't know what to do. Every band was doing the live thing. Every band was turning whatever they just did into an acoustic outfit. Every band was doing things like an acoustic outfit, and we weren't sure what to do. We didn't really want to follow every band. But I was writing music with Fred Mascherino, and it just never stopped. COVID didn't stop that. And all of a sudden, I had written and recorded another record, and my band was like, yeah, all right, let's do this. And I was like, okay. So we just wrote and recorded record number 2.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah. I mean, definitely a collaborative effort still, but it was just done it in a way that was different than our first record. But I think that just gives more experience, and the third record will be different than either of those first two. So,
yeah, that's really, really cool. I can't wait to hear everything. And I'm so glad that you took advantage of this time, because I feel like some people, have kind of been floundering a little bit or kind of lost and haven't been doing stuff. And other people have been going hard, and that's been you. You also got a new toy.
I have a new toy.
Let's see this. Oh, look at Nick. Nick's getting all close. Oh, my God. Nick was like, oh, I love it. Let me get off the screen so we can see it even better.
Woo! Tribute to Eddie.
That is absolutely gorgeous. Now, you got it painted, you said.
Yeah. I'm a weirdo, and everyone is doing the same thing. It's kind of why should I go do the same thing? I think I got that from Metallica. But there's a few artists I love that all play PRS guitars, and early on, at least 15 years ago, I just seen pictures of all these custom painted guitars, and I was like, I'd rather be holding something that maybe not so much no one else has, that maybe it's a little unique. But
I'll tell you what, that guitar is gorgeous. You said it was a nice thing before, but you have it so unique now. I've never seen one really like that. So
I know. It's kind of heavy. I have problems because of it now, but it's fine.
I believe it. Now, did it change the tone or anything on it?
So I had the guitar for a month prior to me sending it out. So I don't really know if it changed it. I had a prototype done beforehand, and it came out okay, but this came out incredible. But it's funny, I didn't love the tone when I got it back. I thought about changing pickups, and all I did was just raise one of the pickups, and
no kidding.
It makes me want to practice, which is just how you know, because we all hate practicing. Practicing is so boring. But if you want to practice with a metronome and get better, and it's doing its job, and it just looks sweet.
So that's a good tip for everybody. If you're kind of feeling I don't love to play, get a guitar that makes you want to play. I got one myself, and I know what you mean. I walk by it, and I'm just like, well, let me touch that. And then I do, and then next thing you know, you can't put it down.
I know. And what's funny is the record I just did is 95% acoustic guitar. So I am in these two different lanes of, I have a brand new hot electric guitar that I want to just abuse all the time. But I've only been playing acoustic guitar on a serious level for a year now, and it's just so inviting. So
it's amazing how different of a feel it really is. Once you really get into the, just the percussiveness of the acoustic is just something about it. The strums on it and the way it sounds. I use a thinner pin.
Me too. Yeah, me too. Those orange ones.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
Yo, Nick will tell you, I back laughing. That's what we do. Exactly. That's so
How do
funny.
you know?
Yo, I love this guy. I knew I did. All right. Well, listen, we got a video of you. We're debuting a lyric video here. Let's talk about that. real quick.
It was supposed to come out Wednesday, and like 3 hours ago, we were like, let's call an audible, and we're gonna just debut it right now on the show. So I've seen it all the time. Let's watch it. It's our new single. It came out Friday. Features Fred Mascherino, who is in the color Fred. Used to be in Taking Back Sunday. So fans of guitars and that era of music, we had a good time.
I can't wait. All right. Well, I got it right here. This is a super cool video. So I am going to start it right from the top, and then we'll just get this going. I'll be back.
So close to losing, so close to giving in. So much confusion, so difficult to win. All this intrusion, no place left to breathe in. All this commotion is making me dizzy. All this raw emotion is making me lose my sleep. Under the starlight, there's a moment where our failures melt away. Only for a moment we're just energy with nothing to forsake. Only for a moment am I certain we can make it to the edge. Where we go from here is anybody's guess. All my devotion, all my dreams, under the ocean, lost at sea. All of this loneliness is driving us insane. All this commotion is making me dizzy. All this raw emotion is making me lose my sleep. Under the starlight, there's a moment where our failures melt away. Only for a moment we're just energy with nothing to forsake. Only for a moment am I certain we can make it to the edge. Where we go from here is anybody's guess. Where we go is anybody's guess. Where we go.
Woo! John, that was freaking awesome, bro. I couldn't stop playing it. Oh no, I muted you. Hold on. Come right back. Sorry, you were on mute. You're back.
Oh, I'm back. Thank you very much for the kind words. I saw everyone's comments. I thought I did comment, but I'm dumb and I commented in our private chat. Thank you very much, everyone. I saw your comments. Makes my day.
Honestly, bro, where did you record that?
So this song's a really cool story. So I was in the middle of making the album with Fred, and each song was just like a new adventure. Like there wasn't like a, let's start it this way. It's just every song had a different starting point. And I had just learned like a brand new funky tuning that like is hard to replicate because it breaks my strings every time. I had just learned it that week, and I had gone out to see like the comedian Jim Brewer on like a Friday night. And when I got home, I was just like in a good mood, and I was a little drunk, and I just picked up my guitar and I wrote like the main riff of it. And then I was already going to Fred's the next day to record. I just recorded at his house. He has like a home studio. Diver Down Studios. It's fantastic. And I played the riff in front of him, and like, the look when someone plays something and they're like, what's that? Like, which was just cool enough because it was Fred. And I was like, I wrote that like 8 hours ago. And he goes, sit down, let's track this right now, be in the moment. And we like those, I tracked it within 20 minutes of us developing it. We tracked it live next to each other, did it like twice, just picked one of them. That's it.
It's awesome.
No super edits, no crazy production, just good microphones and two people playing off each other, and then great vocals.
Yeah, it's very tender. I really appreciated I just want to say the tenderness, but like the vulnerability in your vocals. And you know what, too, Meg, I see you still or there. You had the same thing. I would love hearing you two do a duet together because you say you work with other people, but really, bro, that is really special. Can't believe you only been doing the acoustic about a year. I mean, you're a monster guitarist, so surprised. But I know Nick was back there. He was like, he was like, Dan, you don't even want to know, but let me bring him on, man.
Good thing I got my clothes back on in time. No, but dude, that song was amazing. Like I told you.
Yeah.
It was very deep and very emotional. And I do have to say, you did live out one of my dreams by playing and recording a song with someone I grew up like listening to,
It's like when it first happened, because at first it was just like a demo, and it was like, who knows where it'll go. Yeah. But we toyed with the idea of re-recording it, and we were like, I don't think we can recreate the feeling that we created. So at first I was just excited that we were on the same song, but it didn't hit me that was like what we were using at the time. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, no, it feels great. It's one of those, 2020 was such a crazy year. So to have like a win like that as a guitar player or whatever, help me sleep. I can sleep easy at night.
Yeah, it sounds really nice, dude. And it's a nice contrast from your other music. Although I could see the connection. Like I see it's the same artist, but it's really cool.
I tried.
And how did this lyric video come about? That was you did have some great imagery and scenery there as well.
Yeah. I wish I really had names, but we just through our main mixer, we got hooked up with some marketing. And through him as well, we got I think it was like some video guy. Like that's kind of where I'm all on the deep end and I do the music part of it. But both Paul and Jeremy are both very visual people and know how to find the right people. And Paul's very good at articulating what he sees in a song as opposed to what he hears. And they both just nailed it. They're both so good at that. And Fred is such a wonderful human being all around, and his family's great. But even he was like very in, was like, well, here's what I feel and here's what I hear when I hear the song. So it was just like this whole song was like a positive experience. And like you had said, like the first record, it sounds so different. We actually were able to play a live show like a month ago. We did like an acoustic set. So this record taught us how to like convert our old songs into like an acoustic setting. So we really got to hear the similarities between the two, even though they just sound so different.
Would you ever do an acoustic re-release of some of the older songs?
That's how the second record started. The band was like, why don't you just go in and like track acoustic demos of the songs we just put out. And I was like, oh, great idea. Like, let's do it. I'm down. And I came back and I was like, my bad. I have new songs. And go from there. But I think we want to do that. Like, that is in the future. Maybe not every song, but there was like 3 or 4 of them that we played acoustically that we were all just like, oh my God, I love this song again. Yes.
I love it. I love it. So, okay. So what is next for you? Like what?
So I'm sure, like all bands, they don't really know what's next, but we are in the mixing stage of the second record. We are about to record some new music that sounds more like the first record, like a little bit more rock and, loudness and, whatever the song calls for. So that's kind of more in the immediate future. I think we're going to still put out content. Now we're kind of pushing 2 records right now. Like we're pushing the first record, so it only came out in April. I think now that, COVID's about to come back and everything, but if we can do some music videos, we're going to do that. Some lyric videos. We are recording still more material, which is great. And then I think when the live scene comes back, we'll have 2 albums plus extra singles of material to push. It's going to be awesome.
So you mentioned you would like to play some shows when things come back. Were there any venues prior to things closing down that you had your sights on playing at that you haven't been to yet that you would really like to hit once things open?
Definitely. So we were supposed to play the Knitting Factory in Brooklyn with Don't Believe in Ghosts. They're cool dudes, great friends of ours. We were supposed to play with the Color Fred Mascherino's current band, at Arlene's Grocery, which is super small and compact, and that's a special time when that happens. It's sold out. We were supposed to play St. Louis. I think we were going to LA. We were going to do some flyout shows. We've done St. Louis before, and it's all of our favorite spot. LA would have been like the first time for that, so that would have been exciting. But what's cool about the acoustic record is it allows us to play places that I don't think if we didn't know how to become like an acoustic oriented band, we couldn't play. Like we played a bar for the first time. And we didn't even tell anyone we were really doing it. Like it ended up being on my birthday, so there was like an excuse to go out and drink. And like all of a sudden there was like 200 people there, and we were like, we shouldn't tell anyone about this. We feel terrible.
Oh wow!
Like okay,
That's
great time. Like
that's awesome.
Now
Well,
we're
listen,
to do that.
I feel bad. We're at that time of the interview where it's time to go. But where is everyone going to check you out?
At Hello Halo Music on Instagram. If you just type in Hello Halo on, I think any kind of, we're really the only Hello Halo band. Spotify, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. We're about to really, kick up our YouTube. So come hang. We're all friendly people. Except for
Nice. Well, I definitely recommend. Jon is an awesome musician. Beautiful, beautiful song we just heard. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Definitely get you back on real soon.
Cool. Thanks for having me.
All right, later, Jon. Bye.
See you, everyone. Thanks.
Dude, I love those guys. Jon is so talented. That song was just mind-blowing. Everyone go check him out. Go follow all the bands. They're awesome. All right, next up, we don't have a band person on, but we have a troublemaker. Nick, what can you tell me about this troublemaker?
Strap in, everybody, because this person is actually really cool. Has a great personality. Someone we met when we did the Brave-a-thon at William Patterson. And it was a great overall experience. And she just made it a lot more fun because she brought us around and introduced us to a lot of great people.
She's so funny. I'm sorry. I'm over here because I'm getting nervous, man. She's always making fun of me. And I'm nervous. I'm scared. Mom, help me. I got my mom in the background, Alyssa. All right, Nick, I'm going to see you in just a couple minutes. Listen, bro, I'm going to tag you in when she gets. No, I'm joking. I'll see you a little bit, buddy. All right. Without further ado, the moment I've been waiting for all day, I have my friend Alyssa on. I met her at Brave New Radio when she was working there. She was awesome. She was fun. And we've been in touch ever since. She is a digital marketing major, and she is I think minoring in music, entertainment, and industry. And I got it right. Now let's see if I can get her name right, though. Please welcome to the show, Alyssa Mattio. Damn it.
Close enough.
I was, you know what it is? We have a good friend, Matteo, watching.
Yeah.
And the Matteo and the Mattio. Matteo, damn it. Mattia.
It's Mattia. There we go. You did it right in sound check. What's going on?
Dude, don't worry. I butchered the other girl's name too. So I'm really good at that. Now, listen, I guess I have horrible lighting because, believe it or not, this isn't gray. It's a pink purple mix.
You throwing that black and blue dress on us crap now?
I swear to God. So what have you been doing since I've seen you last? What's been going on?
My gosh. College life, of course, that still exists. Other than that, just still working at Brave New Radio. I got an awesome internship I've been doing. So yeah, it's basically what I've been up to since quarantine.
All right. Now listen, people love my gray shirt. So listen, no. No, so really, and you've been doing, you've been still obviously working at, going to the school, but it's not going on like normal. But you did do a cool internship where you were doing they were selling like pre-made. I'm trying to think of the. You explain it.
I'm confused as to what you're talking about.
No, you were doing this one thing where they were taking strings, I think, and then they were
the bracelets. Okay, yeah. That's not an internship. It's just kind of a brand ambassador thing.
Oh,
so I'm actually wearing one of the bracelets right now. This cowboy boot one. So the company's called Strung. They're based out of Long Island, I believe, and they make jewelry out of authentic guitar strings. So that's pretty cool. So I have one of those, and yes, I've been doing a little bit of brand ambassadoring for them, just posting on my social media and such. And I have a code, Alyssa 20 gets you 20% off your order, and that's at getstrung.com. So definitely check it out if you're a music fan. Every one of their bracelets is based off of a popular music song. And so, music song. So they're off every song, and there's all different genres. So there's definitely something out there for everyone. And with Christmas coming around, perfect time to grab a gift for your music fan.
Now, does that mean that you'll be like getting me something? I love classic rock and 90s rock, and Jimi Hendrix. Yes. No, I'm joking. So that's really cool. And I remember when you started that, I was jealous. I was like, why the hell am I not doing that? So if we shop with you, we can get 20% off. Okay, cool. Now listen, you are an avid music lover and listener. I know you like country. What else are you into?
Everything. 1 minute I could be listening to country. The next I'm going to, pop punk, metalcore. I'm all over the spectrum of genres, so I listen to a little bit of everything, yeah.
Yeah, and you really do go to a lot of shows, which is really cool because not only do you work in music or inspired to really have your career there, but you really are very supportive of a lot of artists. Do you have like a favorite one or two you want to shout out?
Ooh,
there
are way too many to name. Oh my goodness!
I know there's that.
I've been on a big Machine Gun Kelly kick recently, so it's just
now listen.
I have a girl moment.
I have I have a surprise for you, but I'm not getting to that just this second. Okay. I know. I was excited. Now listen, I have a fake surprise. So here's my fake surprise. I'm gonna pull on Nick to the show because Nick is very upset that you don't like my shirt, and he wants to know. No, I'm Nick's like, what do you mean? I didn't do anything. No,
putting you on
I
trial.
want to have everyone on just to start talking. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to pull up a video real quick. I'll be right.
Hey, so
hello.
In Stereo Joe fashion, I do have some questions prepared for you.
Okay.
So you mentioned that you do a lot of work in the radio station, and Jimmy said that it's a career path that you're looking to follow. I know for a lot of people who are into music, radio is one thing they think about when they're joining college, but sometimes are scared to take the first step. Do you have advice for that person that may want to get in?
Ooh, yeah, I was very nervous when I started, and I jumped around with different positions. I actually started out doing promotions. So I did kind of more of the scarier part, I would say, because that's, I was going to campus events and trying to recruit people to work at the station. So that was definitely, as somebody, where sometimes I have some social anxiety moments, it was definitely interesting to throw myself out into the field. And then I moved on to social media, and now I do music coordinating. So, I've bounced around. So I would just say, really just go for it. I mean, it is so much fun. You meet a ton of great people. I've made so many friends. I think Bree is in here. I saw her. She's one of my best friends I made from there. And yeah, so I would say just jump in, do it.
So you mentioned,
Speaking of jumping in, I just jumped in. I was looking for the show from when we were at Brave-a-thon, but I can't find it. I know I made it private on our channel, but I can't find it. I wanted you to make fun of me and tell me about that day. But
oh gosh, there's way too much for that.
Sorry. I think I can get you that.
Oh, please send it to me. I was gonna say, do you remember when Nick swore on the interview program?
Oh, of course I do. That was actually the first interview I sat in on. And, so I was definitely kind of shocked, had to keep myself quiet so I wouldn't be on air laughing. That was very difficult.
That was so funny. And if Nick is going to get us the clip, hopefully he pulls it up. My favorite part of the whole thing was Nick's face. Honestly, he was just like...
You know what? That's fine. We had somebody who did a lot more cursing in their song, let alone the interview. So you were fine with your one.
For anyone who doesn't know, you're not allowed to swear on the radio, and
no, you get a big fine for that. Big fine for that. So.
And they went over 85 times not to swear, and I was like, yeah, no problem, no problem.
I think we actually might have gone off air at a couple with the one person I was mentioning. I'm not gonna throw anybody under the bus, but we had somebody perform and they had a lot of curse words, and I think they had gone off air for a couple minutes. Oh, there's my boss. Hi, Keith.
She is gonna be a star. She is awesome. We absolutely love her. Now, listen, my surprise is backstage. Surprise, are you back there? Because, oh, okay, yes. Okay, listen, I have a surprise for you. Do you like surprises?
Yes.
Now, I was a little hurt because you said best friend, and I thought you were talking about me, but you weren't. You were talking about Bree. What the hell? What happened to me?
Oh, I have a lot of best friends.
All right, so tell us a little bit about Bree.
Bree, oh my goodness. Bree is fantastic. Just great music person. She is a great guitarist, super funny. I definitely miss her at the station. Obviously, I love everybody at Brave New Radio. I will put that out there. But Bree was definitely my close friend, and we had Italian class together. So we,
All right, well, listen. For $200, I'm going to bring her on the show right now. You can Venmo. No, welcome to the show, Bree.
Hey.
Hi.
What's up?
Oh man. Just a typical Monday night. I mean, I ate dinner. My boyfriend's upstairs playing Assassin's Creed. I got my hair in a bun and I'm in a sweatshirt. I think I already said that, but I don't know. It's Monday night. I got my glasses on.
I'm so excited that you're here because we're bringing friends together. It's probably been a minute since you've seen each other.
I haven't seen you in so long.
I know. Actually, I was sitting back here the whole time, and Jimmy asks the $1 million question. Tell us about Rain. I'm just like, oh dear God, here we go. What's he gonna say?
Should I talk about the time you blow dried your hair in the station?
I actually told him that story earlier this week.
Oh gosh.
I think you still have that on your phone.
It's in my Snapchat memories.
Yeah. So should I start off by clarifying this, or should you? I mean, what are we
Go
doing?
for it.
All right.
Throw it in there.
Here.
So I'm just gonna set the scene. All right. It's my last day of college. I'm like done. I'm just like mentally, emotionally, physically done. The whole thing. So we have this thing at the end of the spring semester. I can't talk. I'm sorry. Called the Maltese Awards. It's basically like the Oscars for Hobart, now called Hamilton Hall. I don't know. It's Hobart to me. And all the students from the communication department come together. So PR, radio, TV, journalism, print, broadcast, everything. So I think we did have it. Did we have Italian that day? I don't even remember. I just remember.
Probably.
I just remember I was just so mentally done. So I washed my hair, did not have time to, blow fry it or anything at home. So I decided I'm going to bring my stuff to do my hair at school. Now I commuted. I did not dorm at all. I commuted all 4 years. So at the radio station, I decided, the hell with this. I'm just going to blow fry my hair and use my production door as the mirror. And people are walking in and out of the station. And I'm just here like, sup, how's it going? And she literally videotapes it. And I'm just like, what the hell? This is going to be blackmail for when I'm famous one day.
She's like, what? She's like, I dare you to say something. So, all right. So you two both worked there. You did different things. Who had more fun there?
I think we both did, honestly. I mean, we worked in 2 very different apartments, but I mean,
you did on air though, which I think is a lot of fun. I'm a chicken, so I was terrified to go on air. So I'm more of a behind the scenes gal. But
honestly,
I feel like that's fun.
You wouldn't know because you've been awesome this interview so far.
Listen, soundboards have a lot of buttons.
Okay, but it's not that bad. I've messed up on air multiple times, and I'm pretty sure I've turned off the microphone and been like, why did I say that? And nobody notices. Nobody cares. It's not like you're playing an arena of 50,000 people, and if you play one wrong note, everybody knows. You know what I'm saying?
So speaking of that, has there been anything that's happened in the studio that you've had to keep your cool during while you're on air, or when you're right about to go back to being on air?
Dead air.
Yeah.
Dead air. There's an alarm that goes off.
Oh man, yeah, that's the scariest. I think I still have nightmares about it.
So terrifying.
I still have nightmares about not being able to graduate. I still have nightmares about the dead air sign going off. I was actually talking about this to my guitar teacher a couple weeks ago on Skype, and I was just having really bad sleep all week, and I was just like, dude, I'm really sorry I'm not getting this ripped down. I'm exhausted. I've been having nightmares all week about, as silly as it sounds, the dead air alarm going off at the radio station. And he was literally like, I have that same exact dream, except I can't get on stage to play. And I'm like, okay, I feel normal now. It's good. But I've been out of school for over a year, and it still terrifies me.
Now, everyone who hasn't been to college, you're going to love it. We swear. No. But I was going to say, Alyssa was mentioning that because of COVID, that might have been our last Brave-a-thon where we all met. That's going to stink. Now,
my last Brave-a-thon.
Yeah. So let's talk about Brave-a-thon real quick and how awesome it is and how we're never going to be able to do it again.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Who wants to go? All right, sure. I'll take the reins. So Brave-a-thon is a big event that William Patterson, Brave New Radio does. It's 15 hours, right, Bree?
Yes, from 9 a.m.
15 hours, and it's one band every hour, and we have sponsors, and it's just a lot of fun. So we have a whole kind of studio with the TV department. And so the bands come and they perform, and then they have an interview, and this is all on air on the radio so people can listen if they're not on campus, obviously.
I'm getting the picture. I was supposed to have this whole thing, but all right, here's one. Here is
your orange shirt.
Now,
why do you guys look like babies? Oh my god.
I think we all do, and that was only a year and a half ago.
Yeah, I mean, Nick's been working on his beard since then, so.
Yo,
I'm a lot longer.
Look
Me
at Nick
too.
here.
Oh,
my god.
I do look like such a baby there.
You do. Oh my gosh.
Is it
Now
sad?
hold on. Wait, I gotta find it. I gotta find. You guys keep talking. I'm sorry. I'm gonna find the video of like the studio and everything.
I was gonna say it's sad that, like, honest to God, that day is such a blur because when you're in it, I mean, not for the bands per se, but for like at least the radio and TV people working it, it's just such a long day. And for especially, I worked more so in radio towards the end of my college career than TV, but it's weeks and weeks of preparation. It's literally like our freaking Christmas. We started in February, let's put it that way. Like, you come back, you jump in the semester, and it's like, all right, Brave-a-thon, let's go. And then it's just those few days, it's the most thrilling experience, but it's one of the most exhausting experiences, I will say.
I mean, I was just doing social media for that day and just running from the one studio to the next studio for every band to walk them there and back was definitely tiring, but it was probably one of the best days, I think, of my life, probably.
It is. It absolutely is. And you know what? I talk to bands at the recording studio that I work with. I network with people from all over. And even when we went to the radio conference in the city, and I was talking to other production directors and other DJs from other colleges, and they were like just mind blown of what we were able to pull off. So it's a really well-oiled machine that they have going on there at PSC and at William Patterson. It's really a one-of-a-kind thing you can't find anywhere else.
It really is. And just to tell you how crazy it is and how complicated, we got a last-minute call to go on the show because someone bailed out. So
we had some people bail out,
Yeah.
You even have to fill in last-minute cancellations, and it's like a major production. It was one of the coolest days of Stereo Joe's life. And then we got to also play. I was just referring to meeting you two, but the playing was pretty cool too. But no, hey, what's up?
That's my boyfriend.
What's up?
What's up?
Welcome to the show.
You're live.
Hey.
Everyone can see you.
Cool.
Hey, that's perfect. I was just gonna ask everyone, what is everyone's plans going forward, music-wise? What's going to happen? And Alyssa, for you, I mean music industry wise, and for music and music industry wise. And Nick, talk about that OnlyFans you have coming up.
Oh,
I don't know. Elizabeth,
who wants to go first? You want me to go? All right. So just what's going on next in the industry? You were saying for me?
Yeah, for yourself. Like, what are you going to be up to?
Oh, okay. Well, I think I actually have a music review I wrote that should be dropping tomorrow morning. So that'll be exciting. Other than that, the second one,
Tell us about that.
Okay, so I've started an internship on September 4th with a company called Indie Band Guru. They're based out of Staten Island, and they're an online music magazine. They also do artist development and artist management. And I've been doing Spotify playlists for them. So I created one playlist of all their featured songs that are on their website for the music reviews that they do. And then I've also been doing another playlist, which is just called Indie Band Guru Fresh Finds. And so that's just like the songs that have been picking up steam recently. And so I've enjoyed doing that a lot. It's been a phenomenal internship. I've loved it so much. And I've just been able to like email and message bands, and seeing them be so appreciative of the support is really rewarding. And just recently I started writing music reviews, which I was a little hesitant to do, but it turns out I'm a little bit better at them than I thought. So I have a second one coming out, I think tomorrow at 7 a.m. and it's on a queer pop artist called Pat Riley, and he just released a new EP, a debut EP called Prince of the Night on November 13th. It's got 5 tracks, really awesome songs. I enjoyed writing that one a lot, so I'm very excited and proud of the review. And just the internship in general is great.
That's awesome. And I got excited because you said Pat Riley. I was like, But I was thinking of like the basketball coach, I think.
Oh no. We don't write about sports. We're all music.
Like, oh, no. Well, that is really cool, and I'm really excited. And before we let you go, let's talk about your Get Strung thing again. And anyway, okay, so that's awesome. And Bree, let's go to you. What's going on with you?
Oh, a lot of things. I've got a new cover dropping on my YouTube tomorrow, which is very exciting. My YouTube channel is BreeTesta Rocks, and if you're an Assassin's Creed fan, you're really going to like it tomorrow. And even if you're not, check it out anyway. And also, pretty exciting things. A band that I tracked back in August, they're releasing their new single on November 20th, this Friday. The band's called Mainline. Great group of guys that kind of remind me of like if Metallica didn't start in 1981, if they started now, like in 2019, 2020. I tracked their lead guitars and vocals for that single. It's coming out on Friday, so just check that out as well. And some other projects that I can't spill the beans on right now, but a lot of great things coming in the works for the next couple months.
Oh, maybe January, something great's coming?
January, something in December. I don't know. I got a lot of things up my sleeve. So
She's got a lot of things. I'm really excited. I can't wait. And you were tracking things. That's really exciting. Tell us about that in the studio.
yeah, well, with COVID and everything, we lost maybe like 6 months, I want to say, of networking with bands, because you wouldn't think that live venues really feeds into it, but it actually does, because part of the territory of being a recording engineer or just being in this community in general is going out and meeting people, meeting bands like you guys. So what we had to do was we had to basically move everything that we had planned back a couple months. And it was 4 months of just not knowing what we were going to do. So we had to reschedule this band for the end of August. And, we're taking all the proper COVID protocol, like not allowing more than a couple band members in at a time. When we had to track the vocals, it was me and the vocalist, the only two people in the room. The rest of the band members stayed out in the hallway because, with the mask on, it's kind of hard to record, so you're muffled. So, we're just trying to stay as safe as possible, just trying to do what we can. I mean, the job itself is really not that difficult. It's literally just like, you make sure everything you're getting signal and everything. And nowadays, instead of like using a tape machine, you just press record. But with COVID and all, it's like, but we're doing what we can. So I think they're coming back. That exact band is coming back in the studio, I think after Christmas, to track some more. So pretty exciting.
Yeah, that's really cool. I love it. You know what? When they're done, we're gonna have to hear it on the show.
Hell yeah.
That'd be cool. And Nick, what's going on with you? And before you answer, I have a request from Remy, a question. Can Stereo Joe do a Yule Log album? What do you think?
Let's do it.
No, I'm totally in, man. Yeah, so all right. Anyway, what's going on with you, Nick?
So oddly enough, Stereo Joe is releasing a Yule Log album in 2021. No, we did go to the studio a couple of months ago when we did track a whole bunch of new songs that we've been working on. A couple of them that do feature me on vocals for the very first time. They actually do feature me in the band. These would be the first recordings that I'll be on, because Secondhand Smoke was recorded just prior to me joining. So I'm very excited to share some of the music talent that Jimmy, Ashley, Tommy, and I have all kind of put together and really melded together to come to this new sound. And Jimmy did mention that we were planning to do a January release, but we are pushing it back to February for a couple of reasons. But do check it out, because there's a lot of really great upcoming songs on there that you're going to want to check out, because they're different than anything we've put out before, but really do capture everything that we've been up to so far.
I love it. And for me in the future, I am going to be, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing a lot of music, doing Stereo Joe show. That's about it. That's it. I don't have any other life. I don't do anything. Just that. Liz, guess what? We have a request. I'm totally hitting you up on Facebook here if you'd ever want to review or write up about my band and or the Virtual Music Fest. Hey. I want you to write up our band. write up Stereo Joe.
All right, message me. I will send it off to my boss, and we will try to make it happen,
Listen, and if you don't like the song, skip it.
I'll still write about it anyway for you. Right?
Oh, no. Hey, listen, I want to know, You have not made fun of me at all. This is really a letdown. I was getting prepared. I was like,
Listen, I gotta be professional tonight.
I was hoping you and Bree were gonna bust me. I gotta get
I
ready.
mean, I busted you in the comments before I came on.
That was good. You know what? You two talk a minute. Nick, I know you got a question. I'm gonna see if I can get Remy on. She'll inspire the two of you to start busting me. Exactly. Let's get Remy on. I'll be back.
Get her on.
Oh boy, it's been a long few days. So
I know.
oh man,
I have this stupid light above my head.
I'm in my basement. I'm not even in my normal nice little purple wall setup, aka my bedroom. I'm literally just in my basement because, like I said, Jimmy was just like. Spoiler alert, we planned this whole thing. He texted me. He's like, hey, you want to mess with Alyssa? And I was like, hell yeah. But
I had a feeling when he said surprise, it was like, bring on Bree.
yeah. And honestly, like, I was just, to be honest with you, the last few days have just been so crazy that I was really like, I'm just going to show up on this show, like, literally just in my pajamas and just care. Because, like,
my sister wants me to roast him. All right. Let's talk about his gray shirt.
Oh, man. I don't know. I mean, I kind of gave a little roast before in the comments. We went to a local restaurant to pick up dinner. That's been our thing during COVID, is just to try to support all the local businesses, support all the local restaurants. We come back and the show is starting, and I'm sitting there with my chicken parm, and I think I said something of like, oh, I'm getting dinner and a show today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, where'd you go? I'm local.
We went to, shameless plug, we went to the New Park Tavern in East Rutherford. So if you are in the Bergen County, Hudson County, Essex County area in Jersey, go check them out. Right over the train tracks by the train station in Rutherford. Great place. Definitely recommend their chicken parm. You had what?
Gennaro. It's like a steak sandwich. It's good.
Yeah. Go support your local businesses, please, especially during this holiday season. That's all I gotta say.
And this was not sponsored.
No, it wasn't sponsored.
Use code Alyssa Rose for 10%.
At Park Tavern.
10% off your chicken parm.
Yeah.
So Bree, you've been doing some lessons on guitar and really challenging yourself.
Yeah.
Sometimes you like push yourself to the limit, but you also grow so much when you do that. What has been the one thing that's really challenged you, but yet at the same time been so worth it?
That's a tough question, because I will say that my new guitar teacher has been kicking my butt for the last 2 months, but honestly, it has been one of the most like humbling and inspiring experiences of my life. I want to say this song that I just worked on, I mean, each song that I work on my YouTube channel all comes with its own challenges, but this one, because it's just really taking a risk, because my audience maybe doesn't really know video games like I do. Maybe they're not as giant as a nerd as I am, but I was trying to think. The biggest song would have to be the Trans-Siberian Orchestra cover I did way back in July, which please don't go look it up. It's absolutely terrible. My technique is bad. Like, please, no, shush. Stop
it up.
Stop it. No,
She's being modest. She's being modest. I did watch it earlier.
No, I'm praying to God my guitar teacher does not see that, because he's in TSO. But anyway, but no, that song took me maybe like a month to figure out. I still couldn't do it, but I would say now I can probably do it. It's just each song, like I said, just has its own challenges, and I get up every day. I journal my guitar practice sessions. I journal how I feel. I write everything down, and that's really helped me see my progress over the last few months, years. I don't know. I have a Post-it note taped on my laptop that is actually from said teacher, if I could pull it off, but it's got some like little things that help keep me going every day.
Rem, I'm coming to you. I see you back there, but we're coming to you. 1 sec. Keep going. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make it bigger.
Yeah, there we go. It says, make your guitar sing, have that rock attitude, make simple sound good, and all that stuff. And it's just,
cute.
You know what? Make people sound good is actually a thing I'm gonna steal from my student, because that is very important actually. And I tell you, you can make one note There's this guitar player, Gary Moore. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of him. He's like older dude from Ireland. But dude, he hits one note, and I'm like, how the hell do you hit one note that way? But all right, I got Remy backstage. He's about to come on. Rem, hit that mute button. Oh God, listen. Listen. Remy, I got something to kick off. Does everyone know Remy?
No, I mean I know you and Nick the Viking clearly, but no.
You don't know.
I think I've seen it in the comments.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Rem, that's Alyssa Rose in the comment. You've definitely.
Oh yeah.
Hi.
And then that's Bree, my new best friend. We have exciting news coming down the road, but I'll tell you that in a little bit. But okay, I got something to kick off the Boston stage. Rem, tell us about this.
I know. Oh my God, I saw that post today, and I literally died laughing. Your wake was on my couch.
That's me dying. This is Weekend at Bernie's. They took my invite. And
All right, can you grab my?
All right.
I think my computer charger.
So,
okay.
Well,
yes.
Oh, I was gonna say, if you gotta run, we understand.
No. He's literally just grabbing his phone charger and my battery charger before it dies. Yeah, I didn't think this through.
I thought he was getting this munchies. I was like, what is he getting? I was
like, is he cooking? Like,
no. I don't know if you missed it. We got takeout tonight. No, we ate at a local restaurant. We didn't eat there. We went there to go pick up the food and brought it here.
Should we head over after the show? I mean,
here in Jersey now, all the restaurants close at 10 o'clock. So
this is all right. So Rem, tell us about what's going on here. Walk us through this day. What did you say?
I don't know. It started with lots of extension cords.
Yeah, there was a lot of lights and extension cords.
It was a fun day. Lots of White Claws and lots of pizza.
I forgot about those. All right, girls, do we have any White Claw fans?
Kind of.
Not really.
I feel like it all happened.
The music video.
Okay. I don't like him either. All right, Nick, you're going to have to take over this show. No. All right, listen. We won't keep you on too much longer, just like another 2 hours or something. We're raising money for charity. But no. Okay, we recorded this video. Bree and Alyssa, why weren't you in it?
I didn't get an invite. Where was the address?
If I had known, I would have sent you the address.
Yeah, right. Drop me an Addy next time. I'll show up.
I probably was upstairs in my music cave practicing away. But man, where was my invite?
I feel really bad because I don't think we can invite you. We did put out a lot of things looking for people, but it doesn't always show up in your feed. But we are going to be doing another video sooner than later for Ghost, and we would love to have you in that.
I'm down.
Can we get a
It's
commitment
fun.
right now?
They're gonna make you jump though. You got to put on some fancy clothing and do some dances and jumps.
Remy,
I do have
Mateo
clothing.
wants to know: did Hank attack anyone that day?
Oh, I have a picture of Ashley on the counter hiding from Hank that day. She hopped up on the counter
to have you in that.
She didn't know what to do.
That was actually really funny.
It's fun. They're gonna make you jump though. You got to put on some fancy clothing and do some dances and jumps.
Remy,
I do have
Mateo
clothing.
wants to know: wait, what did
playback
Hank
is that?
attack anyone that day?
Oh, I have so much.
Rem, there was like a delay or something.
I was like, it's echoing. I just said that. And it sounds weird. I'm not.
That was actually really funny.
Wait, it's not her.
What the hell's going on? Yo,
What is happening?
you know what? Before Nick and I went on, we were having camera issues. My camera would just go blank in the middle of the recording. but I think it's better now.
I wish my camera was up.
No. Shoot.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Crunch style screen too much for the stream.
I don't know. This is the worst. Nick, did you have any smart questions for us real quick?
Yeah.
Smart.
This one is a little bit more geared towards the radio station a little bit, but I think Remy could maybe tell who in the band is a little bit like this. But I heard that some DJs talk about who in the studio has like the messiest workspace or dirtiest mic. Were either of you like particularly unorganized or messy when it came to the workspace?
I didn't have a workspace, so I shared the music department desk, so like I would make sure it was clean because it didn't belong to me. So
I had my own room that I think I've taken a couple naps in.
Yeah.
2 or 3 desk chairs because again, college. I mean, let's just lay it all on the table. When you join a college radio station, it's like a frat house most of the time. So I mean, you're sleeping on like, old like crusty couches, unless you're like, going to a really nice school. Like that's just the reality. But that's the charm of college radio. That's like what attracts you to that. It's like that kooky experience. I kept my space like pretty decent. I mean, I had my nerdy little pop vinyls of like Metallica in there. I also did kind of like share the space. We had production people that would come in on the weekends and do all the band stuff. So like all the live sound stuff. I more so did production for on air. So I was there during the week because I was waitressing at the time. I couldn't work weekends. So I always made sure that it was clean. I worked with the live sound director to make sure everything was organized, because then we eventually started having a team of people do stuff for us. And we were like, hey, look, we got to make sure everything is all our ducks in a row. So, I made sure it was pretty clean. And I also had like nice little scent things too. That way when people would come in, we got like freaking like Kevin Burkhardt from Fox News, which we did one day, come in and like cut an ID for us saying, hey, I'm so-and-so, you're listening to Brave New Radio. I wanted it to smell nice. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to smell like week old pizza. So just the truth. I'm not joking.
True.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, my place was a wreck. Just, add that one in.
Ron, that's part of your creative process.
They say geniuses are messy.
I will say my workspace upstairs is not as clean as it was at the radio station, but.
And Liz, what the hell? Why don't they give you a workstation?
Well, I'm just a music coordinator. I'm not like the director or anything. I mean, like, there's not a ton of space in the radio station when you get into like the office section.
Upstairs.
So there's like, upstairs. But when you go like through the back, there's the office section that was closed off during Breathon.
I'm gonna go to Professor Al.
Yeah, I mean, every department gets their own desk. So, I mean, not everybody's there at the exact same time. So,
hey,
and most of the work I do from home. So,
and not to put any pressure on you, Tuba, who was your favorite professor in the radio department? Or the whole
well, we don't have a radio department. There's a music department.
I had 2. I definitely had 2. It was my journalism professor, because fun fact, my bachelor's degree is in broadcast journalism, even though I'm a musician, ironically. But my journalism professor, Dr. Hershon, absolutely loved him. His classes were tough, but honestly made me such a better writer. And Al Clark, the man, the freaking legend of Hobart Hall. And I miss that man so much.
I love Al. I never had him as a professor, but he was fantastic.
Oh man, I loved him so much. I had him for a bunch of my classes, and I was hoping to come back and visit, but obviously with the pandemic, that can't happen. And he plays guitar as well. He actually was a guest on my radio show, and we did this thing called he called it Riff Revolution. So we went through like all of these like riffs that made rock and roll a thing, and he was like, "Yeah, we should jam one day," and blah blah blah, and like, it happened, and just never got around to it. And then I graduated, and now we're here. So
Shout out to Professor Al. I love you, buddy. We played there that day. He made us feel like such rock stars. We really had a great time there. And I had a great teacher in college back in 1900. And it was
1925.
And he was the man. I think he's like got a doctorate now, but he was at County College in Morris, and he was my piano 1 teacher. And I'll never forget one day. One of my favorite Led Zeppelin songs is the Rain Song, and I don't really hear people cover it very often. And I remember I was in this cool coffee house at the time. It's not around anymore, sadly. But we went there, and I walk in, and I hear someone playing the Rain Song. And I was so excited, and I look over, and it's my professor. And I was like, what? I didn't even know he played guitar, and he was singing. It was so awesome, and that was one of my favorite professors. Rem, what about you?
Professor's school? We're talking about school?
No,
I don't know that topic.
No, actually, well, music or anything.
Did you have any music classes? Because I know you're taking courses now. You do some.
I am. I just got off a great Zoom actually with Vic and Steve Bailey, and this other chick who's like has some other friends.
What about you?
Stevens. It was really cool.
Professor's school?
That's why I chimed in late.
No,
no, actually,
why does it keep? I hear
The glitch is bad.
40D,
Right.
and it's driving me fucking insane.
Courses now. You do some. All right, I'm gonna bring you back in 1 second.
With Vic
Guys.
and Steve Bailey.
She's still
There's
here.
a chick who's like has some like.
Oh no, guys! Believe it or not, that's not Remy. That's the inside of her mind we're hearing.
Yeah.
Wow. It's
going right through.
Well, listen, I feel that we're having some crazy technical delays, so I'm gonna let the girls go. Thank you so much for coming on. Real quick, Liz, if people want to get in touch with you for reviews or maybe to get the string stuff, what's your promo code again, and an email or something like that, maybe?
I could drop my email in the comments when I get off, but my code for Get Strung is my name, Alyssa, and then 20, and you get 20% off your order.
So that's Alyssa Jimmy 20.
Sure, why not?
All right, and Bree, how do we get in touch with you if we want to record at your awesome studio and all the other things?
Okay, so studio I work at is called Frightbox Recording. You can find him on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. He's got a YouTube channel. Does awesome tutorials about mixing rock and metal stuff, even working from home and things like that. And for me, it's BreeT Rocks across the board, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And like I said, I upload on Tuesdays. So there you go.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. It was a great surprise. Alyssa, I hope you were surprised and had a little extra.
Yes, I was. Thank you for having me. It was a lot of fun.
Really, thank you so much. And Rem, you can catch her. She's going to be on our latest recording in January of our song Pain. We're really excited. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So definitely check out her awesome bass skills. And anyway, so thank you to the three of you so much for coming, and I'll talk to you soon.
Hell yeah.
Yes, bye.
All right,
Thank
bye.
you guys.
See ya. Nick, you're not going anywhere. Bye, girls. All right, Nick, you're here for eternity. I'm taking off. I got to go use the bathroom and shower and all that stuff. I'll see you tomorrow.
Welcome to the 24-hour overnight stream featuring Zeus playing in the background.
I'm back. I already did everything. No, really. I let them go because we were having some crazy audio issues, it seems. But and they were great. I feel bad. I don't think they realized they were going to be on so long. Surprise! We didn't know you were going to be on so long either. But we love you guys. Thank you so much for coming on. I had a lot of fun. They were fun. I love Alyssa and Bree and Remy. They were great.
I had a great time too, and that's the magic of live shows, is that you don't know what's going to happen, and that guests can come on at any point and really change the direction of the show.
Absolutely, man. And all right, I did want to go to that one video we have left. There was a Don't Panic video. Our buddy Ted Felicity is the singer of that band. It's actually just him by himself. And so anyway, let's give it a go. We'll be back.
Dude.
Please take you back to when rolling cabs in a toast again. 50 kids and a busted microphone. Sounds like showwave radio. So stoked, flat joke. Too dumb to know it wouldn't get better than. I was happy when I was growing up to a punk rock melody. We were rock and roll sinners, a hand-me-down sprinter with the 24 of blue ribbon beers. All the drive-through dinners, blowing out the speakers through the vans, no effects and the clears. We only knew fuck all, then we knew for sure we'd be famous by the end of the year. We didn't know it, we didn't see it at the time, no, we didn't know it. We had it all back in the fall of '99. Whoa, whoa, we're bugged out and we needed a ride. Walked a mile down 95 with a hard case full of broken strings. Would have given anything to stay there in that punk rock melody. We were rock and roll sinners, a hand-me-down sprinter with the 24 of blue ribbon beers. All the drive-through dinners, blowing out the speakers through the vandals, no effects and the clears. We only knew fuck calls and we knew for sure we'd be famous by the end of the year. But we didn't know it, we didn't see it at the time, no, we didn't know it. We had it all back in the fall of '99. We were rock and roll sinners, a hand-me-down sprinter with a 24 of blue ribbon beers. All the drive-through dinners, blowing out the speakers through the vandals, no effects and the clears. We only knew fuck calls and we knew for sure we'd be famous by the end of the year. But we didn't know it, we didn't see it at the time, no, we didn't know it. We had it all back in the fall of '99. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Woo! All right. That was awesome. That was Don't Panic, Ted of Don't Panic, Fall 99. How catchy is that chorus?
Dude, that chorus is so catchy, and even on just an acoustic guitar, it makes it so lively. They did a really great job writing that.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And anyway, okay, I got one more thing left from that really cool show that we played on both of our birthdays. It was on my birthday going into your birthday. Super fun. Some of Ashley's friends. It was like a little birthday party. One of the only shows we got to play this year. It was like we snuck it in right at the optimal time where you actually could kind of do a show and get together in a small group. We did have masks on a lot of the night, but obviously when we were performing, we didn't. But this was a fun one. Hopefully I queued it up to the right spot. We'll see. Let's check it out.
It was the first time we played in a suit. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. That was fun. All right, we'll be right back. This is up on YouTube right now. You can check it out.
And the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, no, by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. My baby is right. So come rolling up for your mountains. Temple to the sea. I won't cry. I won't cry. No, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me.
That's right, Nick. Nick, thank you for standing by me. Guys, if you don't know, Nick Phantom Uzi is the best bandmate ever, the best freaking hardest working guy ever. Nick, thank you so much for everything you do. You are the man. Really appreciate all your stuff, man.
Thank you, man. And a lot of this wouldn't be possible without your leadership and your direction and a lot of the hard work you've been putting in as well. So we have to give a big thank you to you as well, Jimmy.
I paid him to say that, so thank you very much. You will receive full compensation for that, sir. No, really, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. And we have a lot of fun. We put in a lot of work that people don't realize. And so we really thank you guys for tuning in and making it all worth it. You really do. We have a lot of fun. Thank you to all of our guests for coming on. We can't say thank you enough. We're really appreciative. And we hope everyone has a great time and enjoys it. So that's it, man. Get out of here. Thanks for coming on. Guys, we'll see.